In the hush of prehistory, long before our cities stood and languages echoed in temples, humanity took its first bold steps toward civilization. In the mists of time, before farming had fully taken root, humans gathered at Göbekli Tepe. They carved massive stone pillars, aligning them to the stars. Sacred ground, perhaps the world's first temple, predating cities and writing. A walled settlement rose in the Levant. Stone towers and homes spoke of community, defense, and permanence. Jericho became one of the first true cities in human memory. Here, early farmers and hunters lived in interconnected homes, painting murals, burying their dead beneath floors. Life, death, art, and ritual wove through their daily rhythm. By the waters of the Tigris and Euphrates, the Sumerians built Uruk, invented cuneiform writing, and established kingship. Law, astronomy, ziggurats, here civilization truly blossomed. With the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt, pharaohs rose and pyramids pierced the sky. The Nile nurtured a culture of gods, scribes, and eternal life. In Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, urban planning met mystery. Gridded streets, drainage systems, and undeciphered scripts hint at a sophisticated, orderly society. Across the ocean in South America, pyramid-building communities rose in the Soup Valley, without pottery or writing, yet deeply ceremonial. In the Yellow River Basin, the Xia, Shang, and Zhou dynasties laid the philosophical and political foundations for the empire to come. Oracle bones foretold fates, bronze bells sang. On a sun-drenched island, palaces like Knossos flourished with frescoes and sea trade, until earthquakes and invasions shattered their serenity. Warrior kings ruled fortified palaces, launching legends that would inspire Homer's epics. Linear B tablets whispered the bureaucratic hum of their kingdoms. In the Gulf of Mexico, colossal heads gazed out, carved from stone. The Olmecs laid the foundations for future empires with their calendar, ball games, and mysticism. Among hills and deserts, the Hebrew people chronicled a covenant with God. Kings ruled in Jerusalem until exile scattered their tribes, but their scriptures endured. Before Rome, the Etruscans shaped the land with art, tombs, and engineering, leaving a mark that the Romans would later inherit and expand. Philosophy, democracy, and the Olympics. City-states like Athens and Sparta rose in thought and war. Socrates questioned, Plato imagined, Aristotle reasoned. Under Ashoka, Buddhism spread across Asia. Later, the Gupta Golden Age brought advancements in science, mathematics, and literature. Rome stretched from the moors of Britain to the deserts of Arabia. Roads, laws, aqueducts, and Latin tied the world together under the eagle's banner. A Christian empire trading across the Red Sea, Aksum left behind stelae, coins, and legends, perhaps even the resting place of the Ark of the Covenant. In Baghdad, Cordoba, and Cairo, science, art, and philosophy flourished. Algebra, astronomy, medicine all advanced under scholars of the book. Castles rose, the church reigned, and chivalry ruled the courts. Gothic cathedrals soared heavenward while plagues and crusades shook the continent. Gold, scholarship, and faith flourished in Timbuktu and Gao. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage echoed across the world as a symbol of African wealth and splendor. The Great Wall stretched anew, porcelain-adorned palaces, and Zheng He's fleets sailed as far as Africa, projecting imperial might. In Tenochtitlan and Cusco, powerful empires flourished, one with blood and sacrifice, the other with vast roads and terraces, until the Spanish arrived. Europe's ships set forth, redrawing maps and reshaping worlds. Trade, conquest, and conflict followed as global empires expanded. From steam engines to factories, the modern world awakened. Cities swelled, machines roared, and human life changed forever. Wars and peace, technology and turmoil, nations rose and fell, democracy spread, and digital realms emerged. Today, civilization pulses in a connected global rhythm, facing the future with the weight of the past. And so from sacred stones under ancient stars to satellites orbiting our Earth, the story of civilization continues, always becoming, never finished.